Hello everybody, I'm here today to show you how to assemble your 48-inch Pro JumpSport trampoline 3-piece frame. Okay, the first step in assembling your 3-piece frame is you're going to lay your frame out on the table, and you're going to notice one thing, that every one of these pieces is exactly the same. You have a beveled end and a non-beveled end. And you're going to want to line up a beveled end with a non-beveled end to create the solid frame. Now I'm going to lay these out a little overlapping because my table is a little bit smaller than I'd like it to be, but if you're doing this on the floor, it should not be a problem. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with one of the attachments where you're going to try to fit two pieces together. One beveled into a non-beveled component. Okay? You're going to do it again. Once you have all three of them together, you're going to try to slide them as snugly as possible. If for some reason they don't snug together, you can use a rubber mallet or a piece of wood, but never use a metal hammer to try to push these together, as you will damage the finish. Okay, now you've assembled your frame, you've set it off to the side. I want you to lay your mat flat on the ground or on your table and be ready to do this. So you're going to install the cords first. You will have a 4-knot cord set that will come with this. The way to do this is that you're going to fold it in half and make a loop. You're going to find a buckle, you're going to lift up the buckle, you're going to hook that loop underneath the buckle, and you're going to pull it in tight. Now, this is a lay flat mat, so every third buckle there will be a strap. You're going to slide the loop through the strap, under the buckle, and pull it tight. You're going to continue to do this until you've installed all 36 cords. You're ready to install the frame. Okay, now we have all the cords installed. We're going to go ahead and retrieve our frame, and we're going to lay it on top of the cords. We're going to adjust this frame so that one of the buckle or the lugs that you would attach a leg to is right in front of you. And we're going to try, what I use as a good rule of thumb is to put the logo either facing you or upside down so that you can use it as a guide. And we want to kind of run a straight line between the Jump and the Sport to the other lug straight across from me. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to install two of the cords. We're going to install it in between the two knots. Okay, now that we have two knots installed and making sure that we've installed them between the two knots, we're going to go to the opposite side of the trampoline. Now, you can walk around, or if you are fortunate enough to have a table that rotates, or you can spin your trampoline. You're going to go to the opposite side of the trampoline, and we're going to count 17 buckles from the one you installed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, which should take you to the opposite side of the trampoline. And you are going to go ahead and install two cords, one on either side of the lug that's directly across from the one that you just installed. Okay, now once you have that installed, you're either going to go to the left or to the right, and you're going to count 5 cords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do the exact same thing on the next lug. We're going to go directly across from it. Again, counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Rotate again. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now that you have all 6 of the lugs with 2 cords installed, you're going to go to what we call a quadrant, which is in between 2 of the lugs. And you're going to take the center 2 cords and you're going to attach those next. We're going to continue to install the cords directly across from the ones we just installed. Equally tensioning the mat across the frame. When you've installed 2 cords in each quadrant in the center, the rest of the cords can be attached in any order that you like, clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, once you've installed all of your cords, now you're ready to install the legs. Okay, you've grabbed your legs, you have them sitting on top of your trampoline. This is the easiest part of your installation. So this is fairly foolproof because it only goes on one way. It has a keyed front, which will fit the key on the lug. You're gonna slide it on. You're gonna take the wrench, which was included, stick it in the hole in the top, finger tighten, turn your wrench sideways to go ahead and finish cinching down the leg, and you're going to repeat that 5 more times. Once you've installed all of your legs, you're going to go ahead and flip your trampoline over. and you'll be ready to bounce.